What's up guys, my name is Blake Moore, welcome to Doordash Driver Reacts, and today the video that I'm going to be reacting to is one from IndyyGold, or just IndyyGold. Not really sure which one it is, maybe she'll say in the video, but the title of it is How to Make $700 Every Week Doordash. And this was uploaded 3 years ago, so quite a bit of time away. We're going to see if these tips that she gives are still valid in the Doordash markets of today, and also just kind of if I agree with them. Now, I just wanted to preface this video by saying I'm not trying to make fun of her. I think what she did is great. This video has almost 2.9 million views, so she must be doing something right. I'm not trying to bash on her or anything, and also when you're commenting, try not to bash anyone too hard on this channel. Obviously, if you got something funny to say, or if you agree with something I say, leave the comment, but let's not be too harsh. This channel is not meant to just bash on other people's videos. It's to give you guys my takes on different Doordash topics and different Doordash videos. So with that said, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Also hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into this video.
What is up, you guys? It's IndyyGold, and I'm back today for another video. Now, today I'm going to be talking about Doordash. So if you don't know what Doordash is basically a third-party type of like delivering service. And then one of the dashers, like me, I go to the store. They send me the location of the store. I go to it. I pick up your order, and then I will deliver it to your job or your house. I am a dasher. I'm going to show you guys all of the stuff I have, and I have more in the trunk. But this is a big catering bag. I bought a sweatshirt for when it gets cold. Just the regular bag.
Wow, so she's going all out. She's got everything: sweatshirt, catering bag, normal bag, freaking t-shirts. She's going all in. She's like the Doordash girl. So that's crazy. I've never gone all out like that.
I have an order. And a t-shirt. So I don't have it on right now, but I do have an order. So I'm going to take you guys along.
Whoa, that acceptance screen is weird. Oh wait, is she on an iPad?
I have to go to McAllister's Deli. This is what it looks like when...
She's doing it on an iPad or some form of tablet. That's freaking weird. I've never seen that before.
An order pops up and you just heard the noise, so I'm gonna go ahead and accept the order. You're usually within a mile radius of the store, so you can get there quickly, get the order, and deliver it. So I'm gonna take you guys along. I'm not gonna like bring the camera when I drop off the food. I don't want like the customer to feel uncomfortable or anything. I'm gonna be recording like how much I make today. I worked earlier and I already have like, I made like $50 earlier this morning on like a 3-hour shift. So we'll see how much I make today. All right, so here's McAllister's Deli. I'm gonna park for the to-go parking, which is super nice. So when I get to the restaurant, it's gonna say slide after arrival. Cool. No need to pay, which means I don't need to pay with the company card that they give me.
I forgot that that's what they used to do. On every single order, pretty much, it would say like, no need to pay. Now, pretty much you never get red card orders, but back then you did. I remember, I mean, I was dashing back then 3 years ago, so I definitely remember all this. I've just never seen anyone use an iPad. That's freaking weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be nice because the screen's a lot bigger, so not a bad idea, but just never seen it before.
Yes, I do need to pay. It's going to give me an overview of what I need to pick up. Hi, I have a Doordash for Kara. I got the food, I got the drink, and so I'm going to check off that I got these items. Double check, I did that. We're on our way to the customer right now to drop off their food. Okay, I just finished that delivery, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And I'm going to slide and I made $5.17 off of that delivery. So that was kind of to show you guys like how a delivery goes. And I go back to work, I believe, at 4:30. So I work from 4:30 to 9 for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna speed that up. I'm not gonna go through every delivery that I have and kind of make like a little montage, and just to see how much I make in 5 hours. And then I'll show you guys at the end of the night. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. It is 4:30 right now. I had an hour break, so I am back for my 4:30 to 9 shift, and I'm going to be taking you guys with me. Now, on my off time, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips if you guys want to start Doordash. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to insert a clip probably somewhere on the screen, but I will literally show you. I made $700. I made $650. My first week that I did it. Okay, so I did just get an order.
So that's not the best order, honestly. 4.2 miles and almost $7. It's a decent order. I'd probably take it if it wasn't a dinner shift. If it was just like an in-between time, like 2:30, something like that. She said it's like around 4:30. Maybe I would start off with that one, but I think she could do better. Let's see if she accepts it.
Grand Lux Cafe, and it's going to give me $7 to complete it, and that is including tip. Usually, for every delivery, I usually get about, it can vary between like $6 and like $11.
Yeah, this was obviously before they lowered the base pay, so really that order now would probably be about $6.30 or something like that.
Typically it's 9 or 10 on average. So like I was saying, on my off time, or like when I'm going to the restaurant or going to the house, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips. My first tip would be always bring your phone. So I do it.
Hold up. Let's see what else she says.
My iPad and my phone, but if I'm going to deliver to an apartment, especially apartments,
Why do people say always have your phone with you? Like, that is just such a common sense tip that pretty much 99.99999% of all Dashers are going to be using their phone. She's probably the only one out of a million Dashers who uses an iPad. First of all, I've never seen that. I've never even heard of that. And second of all, like, who doesn't just have their phone on them all the time? It's the same tip as that other girl, Averlyn Brown. She gave that tip too, and it's just like, why would you not already have your phone on you? I don't know. Let's see what other tips she's got.
They're sometimes really difficult to find. I'm like just stuck like walking around in the same area. I can't find the apartment number, or they didn't give me enough information. So always bring your phone, because when you park your car and if you leave your phone in there, and for some reason you need to call them, most of the time I'll knock, they'll answer the door, grab their food, and then that'll be it. But sometimes they don't answer the door. I'll knock, I'll ring the doorbell.
I guess she did clarify a little bit. She's saying bring your phone up to the door with you. And I feel like sometimes I have forgotten it in the car, but like you have to take your phone with you to take the picture of the order anyway. So I don't really know why you wouldn't have it on you. Maybe that's just me.
Especially apartments, people tend to fall asleep. If you're going to work in the evening, they're tired, or they just won't hear you. They'll be downstairs, whatever it is. You should always bring your phone, because it'll give you a direct number to the customer, and you can call them and say, hey, I'm here. No one's answering the door. Just want to make sure I'm at the right house. Tip number 2 is when you get to the restaurant, there's an option on the app that says slide after arrival. It's going to give you the breakdown on what food items, and if they ordered any drinks, read that first. So for example, if I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and I see an order and I slide and I check out the order before I'm in the restaurant, and it says wings and a drink.
So this tip doesn't necessarily apply to today, because you don't have to check off any items anymore. That's how it used to be. You used to have to go through and make sure you had every item, and then you would swipe. Now it's just you click that you have the order, and it's a lot quicker. The only thing I would say that she is saying correctly is you do want to just check and make sure that the drinks are there, that you have the drinks, if there's drinks on the order, because restaurants are terrible, absolutely awful at remembering drinks. So that's something that I figured out, that you probably should be checking on drinks. It's annoying that we even have to. The restaurant should already have the order prepared. You shouldn't have to go through and be like, oh, let me make sure the restaurant's doing their job. No, like, I wish restaurants would just have it together, but unfortunately they don't. And so just make sure you're checking on drinks, because that can definitely hurt your customer rating, and you don't want your customer rating to drop too low, because then you can get deactivated.
Hand me the food and then kind of just send me on my way, and I know because I checked it before.
And also, sorry, just one more thing about that is you don't have to check the food items in the bag. You're not really supposed to, ever since COVID started. That's why all the bags are supposed to be sealed, is because they don't want us looking in there. They don't want us putting our hand in the bag, moving stuff around to make sure all the items are there. If it's missing items, that's on the restaurant. That's not on you as a dasher.
It has a drink on there, and I'm like, didn't that come with a Sprite? They're like, oh yeah, I forgot. Always check your order, make sure you know. I always look for drinks. Most of the time, if they're gonna forget something, it's gonna be drinks. Tip number 3, when you're at a restaurant and if you see some napkins at the bar, or like just extra stuff like ketchup, a lot of the time I'll grab mints for the customers, or I'll just grab a handful, put in my bag, and make sure when I get to the customer, I'll say, hey, I threw in some mints for you. It's just a nice gesture. They'll most likely rate you higher. Tip 4, this is really...
That's a pretty good tip, I guess, for the customers. Like, you don't want to screw over the customers, but like, if I know that the customer tipped me a good amount, I'd probably do that. If it's like a $2 tip or something, probably not going to go above and beyond like that and throw in some mints. So that's just basically a customer rating thing. I don't think that's going to help you make any more money.
Really important, because I have literally had customers cancel on me just because I didn't know what to do at the time. If you are like, because sometimes the GPS does not bring you to the exact location of the restaurant. If you can't find the restaurant that you're looking for, all you have to do is call the restaurant. Google search the restaurant, call the restaurant, say, hey, can you give me a reference point? Are you next to so-and-so? Where are you located at on the street? What are you across from? Have them communicate with you, walk you through it, so you're not completely like lost. That really cuts down your time on just like waiting and trying to find the restaurant, because then the customer will get irritated, like, why isn't my food here? All because you couldn't find the restaurant. So I just made it to my first delivery.
That tip, pretty good tip, doesn't happen very often at all anymore. It was something that was more of a problem back then. I remember a lot of the times the address wasn't pinpointed, but that just seems like it takes a while. Like, you could just put it in maps, and it seems like if you put it in manually, it would take you to the correct restaurant. I don't think you need to call and do all that stuff. But, I mean, not a bad tip. She's saying you want to cut down on time, which is true. Definitely do anything possible to cut down on delivery time.
Of this shift, which is the Grand Lux Cafe, I hate coming here. 1, they are very slow. 2, I can never, ever find any parking.
So she just said that she hates going there. They're slow and they never have parking. So why did she accept an order from there? I don't know if she's accepting every order or something like that, but that seems like that should be on her like never list, unless it's a super high payout or something. But she just was ripping on that place the whole time, accepts the order anyway. I don't know, kind of weird.
Hi, I have a Doordash for Chris. Alright, first delivery done. So I got $6.94 for that delivery, and I am gonna go to a hotspot to try to find some more. Alright, you guys, I'm on my second delivery.
Okay, Again, not a bad order. It says it's around 6:05. It's probably 5:30 at this point. I don't know if I would take that order. 5.1 miles for $8 during the dinner rush. I might try and get a little bit better of an order, but still not a terrible order. I mean, I don't know her market, so it's really hard to tell, but not a terrible order.
I have to go to Fat Jesse's. I'm going to get $8 for it. So let's go. That delivery is done.
I thought that was the total for that specific delivery, and I was like, oh, there's a hidden tip in it. But I think that's just her total for the shift.
On to the next one. Okay, another order. That delivery's done. And I literally have another delivery right now.
I don't know if this is like every single order she's receiving, she's accepting. They're all decent orders, honestly. There hasn't been like a terrible order that she's gotten and accepted. So I don't know. I don't know if these are all the ones she's receiving or just all the ones she's accepting.
So probably my last tip that I would give would definitely to be keep straws, extra straws, and extra napkins in your car. So I usually keep them in the back seat on the little pouch behind my seat, but just make sure you keep extra straws and extra napkins, just because sometimes the restaurant or the fast food place doesn't give you napkins or put napkins in the bag, and a lot of the customers do actually want napkins. And I say keep straws, and it sounds kind of weird, but I say keep straws in your car because there'll be times where I'm carrying so much that the drink will like spill a little bit and it'll get the straw wet, or like the wrapper that it's in. And you can literally get these straws and napkins from anywhere. Like they usually will have them out for the customers to grab. So I just grab a handful, like, oh well, and toss them in the bag. I have a Doordash for me.
So with that tip, I don't know how that's going to help you make any more money. That's the problem with these early DoorDash videos. I feel like they're not actually explaining any strategy to it or any tips to make more money. It's just like how to DoorDash and what you can do to get your customer rating up. I don't know if they think that having a high customer rating gets you more money, but it doesn't. So I wish that she would explain some actual strategy to things, like maybe DoorDash for a week straight and figure out what your dollar per mile ratio needs to be in order to turn a profit. Make sure you're going during 11 to 2 and 5 to 9, or figure out the busiest times in your market, and make sure if you can use multiple apps or just like different stuff like that that's actually going to help you make more money and not just like, oh, this is how you DoorDash. I don't know. We got another 2.5 minutes of the video. Let's see how she finishes it out.
Another delivery done. So I just got another order.
Ooh, that's a bad order. $7 for 7 miles. I would definitely not take that order, especially because it looks like it's about 7:45, considering she needs to deliver it by 8:15. So yeah, I would definitely not accept that order. But see, like, these are the things that she should be saying. Like, show that order and be like, this isn't an order that you should necessarily take. Maybe if it's 11 o'clock at night or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, this is an order you could accept. But considering it's 7:45 right now, I'm going to decline this one, because you can decline orders. Your acceptance rate doesn't matter. And the more orders you decline, the more selective you are, the higher your dollar per mile ratio is going to be, and the higher profit you're going to turn at the end of the day. Why couldn't she say something like that? Maybe she does. Let's hold off and see.
Awesome.
Nope, she accepted it.
Bye. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're on the 6th delivery. I lost count. Okay, on
Not a bad order.
another order. Okay, another order. Back to back.
That one, 4.9 miles, $7, and it's probably about 8:30. I might accept it. If I had gone like a little bit of a drought without an order, then I might accept that order.
Guys, like these orders are back to back. So on the border, accept, and we're off. All right, I just completed the 7th delivery, and it tells you on this dash how much I've made, but I'll total it up at the end. All right, so it is 9 o'clock. I just got home.
So from 4:30 to 9, did she really only make $56? That's 4.5 hours. That's like about $12 an hour, I believe. That's not that good. I'm assuming she accepted every order. And that's not even her net profit. Like, if we did a finance breakdown, she was probably making $8 an hour. So that's not very good.
It's 9:04. The end of my shift was 9 o'clock. So I will show you guys kind of the end results. So at the end of your shift, it'll tell you like the time and stuff. You worked for how many hours? So I worked for 4.5 hours today.
Wow, the base pay honestly must have been pretty high back then, because I never see my delivery total, like my base pay total is never higher than the tip amount. So that's crazy. I'm curious to see what the base pay was of all those orders.
For this shift, and I did 7 deliveries, and it'll tell you your tip amount, and this is how much I made just off of this shift. So what I mean by that is, okay, so this was just this shift. This goes by shifts. So this was just the shift today, 4 hours from 4:30 to 9, and then I worked, like I said, I worked earlier today as well. So this is all the same day. I worked 2 hours earlier and then a half an hour earlier. And then this is the shift that I just got done. So total, okay, so this is the total. I made $100 today. And this is what I'm at for the week. It's Thursday today, I believe. So this is what I'm at for the week. I'm at $311.97. So it's, I mean, like if you get out and you work, it's a good job. Actually just got home, so I am going inside, taking a shower, and going to sleep because I'm really tired. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.
Okay, so overall, not a terrible video. She gives some decent tips for brand new dashers on how to Doordash, but she doesn't necessarily give tips on how to make more money. I guess in her scenario, you just work however many hours it takes you until you get to $700, which in her case would be quite a bit because she made $94 in 7 hours, which, let's just do the quick math real quick. 94 divided by 7. So she was averaging $13.42 an hour, which if you take away taxes and take away expenses, that's probably $9, honestly. $9 an hour profit she was making. So even just taking her hourly pay before expenses, it's gonna take you 52 hours to make $700 a week, doing pretty much what she said, or following how much money she made per hour. 52 hours a week to make $700. And that's your gross. That's not even how much you're making after expenses and after taxes. So that would be pretty bad if you're making that kind of money. But overall, not a terrible video. I wish she would have elaborated more on her strategy. Maybe she doesn't have any, but I would like to know. I'm curious. Anyways, not the worst video in the world. Has 2.8 million views, so obviously she did something right. But anyways, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And if we get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September 7th, then I'm letting my subscribers control my other channel, More Finance, for an entire week. You guys will get to choose the video topics that I do for the entire week. So if you want to do that, make sure we get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September 7th. And as you guys know, you're the best subscribers in the entire world, and I'll see you guys next time.